Maybe this is corny. I feel like I use the word I feel like it's this collective energy that a lot of people are sitting in, waving a hand and seeing if anyone waves back. There's gonna be a lot of scrambled thoughts, so I encourage you to get cozy and really, just put me in the background or something.
How are you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Well, thanks for asking.
I am doing okay. This past whole month, January, when the new year started, 2026, how people are like, New Year's resolutions, we gotta do this, new sleeping schedule or new workout routine or like new mindset or a new project that you want to like unfold. Yeah, I was that person. I let the whole month go, and I pretty much like the whole month just was not sleeping till within the hours of 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. There was a few nights where I would sleep at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. I think was my latest. I feel like a criminal. I feel like I've done the biggest crime. So that's the one big thing. I haven't been sleeping good, I've been staying up, and then everything, domino effect. And then I realized, okay, I know why. I think I know why I am like this right now, in this little down. And I think at 25, quarter life crisis, you get the biggest bucket of uncertainty and anxiety poured over you. I'm so chill. I'm too chill. And I am just that. Just there. And you're probably thinking, so you're just doing nothing all day because you don't have anything to do, so get a job. And then I would ask you, really? That's it? I didn't know. That's so easy. The things that you are doing in your day, why you get up and all this, and then you get it to do a task list, and then you're doing all these things, which are good. Is there a moment where you are stopping to think more than just, these are the things that I need to get done in my day, these are the things that I need to accomplish to then accomplish these things, and kind of hit certain checkpoints in your life? I'm in a slump. I feel like a lot of people kind of say that, and I've said it before too. Oh, I'm just in a slump right now, I'll get out of it. I'll jump right back up. I'm, a little stuck in the mud. I want to avoid now being stagnant or being in a slump. Instead of avoiding taking the jump on things, taking risks, or just failing even at things, I want to avoid that. I want to enter those spaces. I don't want to avoid thinking. I don't want to avoid feeling things. I want to avoid the slump. I want to avoid being stagnant. I want to avoid being paralyzed by just everything around me that causes me to. I did one of the things that I'm really good at: making presentations and mood boards. I worked on a presentation slide to dissect young woman's melancholia, which is what I think I am going through and what I think a lot of women go through, and they have gone through since way back. So none of these thoughts are innovative, but that's the beauty of these thoughts, that they have been thought about for a long, long time. So what is the problem? The problem is not young woman's melancholia. It's actually a very beautiful thing, but it is not something that should be worshipped. I feel like depression and anxiety, you're dealing with those things, they're so bad, you have to not repress them, but battle them right away. The goal is to be able to conquer it, right? See it in front of you and remove it entirely from your life. And that is the problem. That is something that I have always thought that I've had to do, and I keep failing at it. I thought, well, I'm not conquering it. It's it always just keeps coming back. Religion has made it very clear how I can live life with anxiety or depression or fear, or all these things, right? The big thing is this uncertainty. If you type in melancholia, there is one famous art piece that you will see, and it is a very beautiful picture. It makes me feel like I'm in good company seeing a painting like this. And I envision the woman to be this like flame that is just kind of just everywhere. And we need to land on a wick. Melancholia comes from the root melena, and chloe, but it means black bile, because back then Hippocrates, which was the father of medicine, kind of was this person to talk about this whole melancholia thing, and he thought that it was because of some sort of physical thing that was in your body, which was found either in like the spleen or in your brain. And he made the four temperaments, and there's sanguine, I think I'm saying that right, phlegmatic, choleric, and melancholic, poor appetite, sleeplessness, insomnia, irritability, agitation, because of the black bile. Then, as the Middle Ages came, melancholia had a shift of how it was being assessed and understood, and it was now being looked at under a religious lens, a religious perspective. Now, when people saw someone that they were experiencing these different shifts of mood and temperament, it was not because of black bile, but probably because of a demonic possession. And then in like the late 16th and 17th century, then you had a big boom of literature, and melancholia entered these spaces of creativity and film and media, and they did, I don't know if worship would be the right word, but they did worship melancholia. It was seen as a beautiful thing that made a person like a genius. Then I found that there was this book that was written by Robert Burton. He was kind of a influential author at the time. He wrote this amazing book that I tried reading because it was on Internet Archive, but I couldn't get through it because the language was just too archaic for me. And it's in English, but it's just so broken that I couldn't follow along. But I was able to extract some interesting things. Main message of Robert Burton, he saw melancholia as something that shouldn't be avoided, as something that should be talked about, or also like help a person transcend and grow. And I was like, this is the answer for me. Like, this is how I will get out of bed. Not by conquering melancholia, but by truly understanding my melancholia. You can get out of those things, the signs and symptoms, not melancholia. You cannot escape melancholia, but you can escape the signs and symptoms of melancholia. I really hope this makes sense. Once you get to the end of the book, there is a beautiful quote that Robert Burton put, and I really felt like it just spoke to me. Sprate, miseri, cavete felices. Latin translates to, hope you who suffer, beware those who are happy. And then from a religious perspective, because this was written with the mind of someone who is a believer in God and in Christianity. And for me, this also resonated heavily because I've been taking time to just read the Bible more and really kind of look at things through a theological perspective. And this is the little excerpt. Change while you still have free will, not when circumstances forces you to. A lot of people will just, oh, I'm just a woman. Maybe it's a sort of quarter-life crisis, or, it's the health and lifestyle, my actions, my decisions are what are making me feel this way, so if I change that, then I should have a different outcome. Maybe it's a relationship that I'm in, or the people that I'm surrounded with, either at home with my parents, or if you are in a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, partner, or even a friendship. Or are you kind of doing this for a performative thing, or are you glamorizing it, as some philosophers and other artists have done before? It is a mark of genius for some people, and maybe you find yourself just being attracted to those things, right? Not just melancholia, but also pain, maybe physical pain, mental pain. Or it's who you are. You're a super self-critical person. You find yourself always criticizing yourself and being very doubtful of your potential, maybe having like low self-esteem, low self-confidence. Some people, I think maybe young women's melancholia probably hit them when they were like 12, 13, 14, 15, or maybe young women's melancholia won't hit you till probably 35, 40, or maybe 50. I feel like I entered it probably that I was aware of just constant thoughts of doubt and fear and uncertainty when I was 15 in high school, which I feel like every girl kind of goes through, the whole like teenage phase. It really doesn't get to the richness and fullness of melancholia. I think you don't really see it or taste it and truly get to understand what it is when you're until you're a young woman. Big question though, what to do? Personally, the biggest thing that has helped me, faith. I am a woman of faith, I am a woman of God, I am a believer, I am a Catholic, and I have recently been practicing more and have just felt I'm yearning to be more devout and really understand the Word of God and what it means to intake Jesus Christ, understanding what the world is and how it works, what's eternal, and all those things. Temporal, finite, forever. God. It's light. It's the truth. Melancholy, mirth, best friends, dancing with each other. In life, I'm letting my melancholia be in control, which is the problem. Relationships. I've always been proud of being an independent woman and being someone that doesn't need anybody to make me feel a certain way. A person doesn't need to do that. I already have God and me in my family. I feel like looking for that in a relationship was like a temptation, something that I shouldn't do, something that could veer me towards a path of vice or I don't know, it just seemed like it was not a good path. And that's because I'm avoidant, because I was thinking about so many things. When you get with someone or start, getting to know a person and being involved in each other's lives, it's uncertain. You start creating so much doubt. Will they actually like me for me, or why do they like me, and do I even like them back? And it's just so many questions. And there is a fear, and there's a fear of commitment, there's a fear of intimacy, and I realize that's the problem. It's not the person or the relationship itself, it's the thinking of all those things. Because a true healthy relationship is beautiful, and it is a divine thing, and yeah, it is something that I think, everyone should want and desire, and it's not a temptation. And there is still fear, but it's good. Stop staying put. If you stay put, suffering will make you rot because you're not moving. So it's just slowly just overtaking your body, and it's just, you'll turn into stone or you'll turn into like mold. If you suffer, move. If you're happy, move. Because when you stay put, you're not living. Where are you moving towards? When you wake up, you're moving towards your kitchen, and you're moving towards your car, and you're moving towards your desk, and you're moving towards the bathroom, and then you're moving towards your bed again at night, and again, you wake up, whatever. But where are you really moving towards? I want to move towards love, understanding. I want to move towards truth and responsibility. Those things are what really clear up the thick fog. And even when you are uncertain of your future or where life will take you, you still can be uncertain and know where you're moving towards. We have to stop looking at like, I need to move towards a specific job, specific outcome. Like by this date, I have to like be enrolled in this, or I have to have this job, and I have to have this car. Living with a purpose to move towards, and then there's your answer, moving towards finding love, truth, with God. Here's a what not to do. Do not let thinking replace living. And do not let sonder replace intimacy. Leap into making decisions. Leap into taking risks. And leap into commitment. What to do? Well, what to do with the whole thinking and then, you know, young woman's melancholia. Again, I gotta keep saying it because it's like, that's what's happening. Thinking. Fear. Uncertainty, anguish. What to do? Love. Okay? Love people. Love your family. Love your friends. Love someone imperfectly. You're not perfect. So, no one else is perfect. You don't know how things are gonna end. So, just, you know, that's fine. Don't think about how things could end. You can think, though. But don't let it stop you from living. What to do? Create! And when you create, and when you find yourself being stuck and you feel like you're in a slump, it's usually because you think your ideas are not good enough, or that there's really no value in it, or it's not something innovative, it's not special, it's whatever. It's always like, it's not this, it's not, I can't do it, whatever. Even if it turns out ugly, or it doesn't make sense, or it's just whatever, you think it's slop, or it's just nothing, right? Like, people are like, what? It doesn't make sense. Like, what are you saying? Just, who cares? Create it. I think the biggest thing, like, with the whole being fearful and having doubt and things being uncertain, it just feels like I'm just being really irresponsible. Feel irresponsible, feel all these things, feel scared. I think if you wouldn't feel irresponsible doing something in life, then I don't think you're really doing anything. I'm not prepared. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be a father. I'm not ready to go to grad school. I'm not ready to pursue my dreams of making music. You living this life and existing, you are meant to be flawed and you are meant to be imperfect, and it's understanding those things, and when you're going through certain challenges, how you can learn and take away and extract, and then also start implementing and applying and just critically think. And my mom is still, she's still in it, but again, she doesn't worship it and she doesn't let it tie her down and shackle her. She always moves forward and moves towards something. And I told her, what is, you think, something that helps you a lot? And she said that she always asks God to give her strength. Don't stay in bed. It's the end of the presentation. So long story short, though, for the question of how are you doing? Young woman's melancholia. I just feel rejuvenated after one good night's sleep. Totally new person. Like, I just feel so awesome. I feel so different, and it's only one night of good sleep. Now the hard part is to keep it, be consistent, because I always do that. But this time I understand why I was in those patterns of, hopefully I gave you some good journal prompts if you're a journaler. It's not just this. It's not just waking up and getting things done and feeling okay and then going back to bed and doing it all over again and feeling okay, and there's just way more, and it all comes to you and it starts making sense when you are in that space, when you are thinking and moving. Thank you if you made it all the way through. Thank you for listening. That is all that I could ask for, and that is my long and winded response to the how are you doing question. I hope that I get to hear back from you as well, and I am looking forward to 2026, and I have so much hope, and I'm filled with a lot of hope. If you enjoy the whole rambling, trying to put things together, I do more of this talking and thinking, and I do a little bit of live streaming on Twitch, so it'd be awesome to see you over there. Talk about fashion and thoughts on films, music, media. I hope to see you soon. Stay wavy, peace and love, and I'll see you in the next video.